What is up, gamers? We're here for episode number 7 of our Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney video game. In the last... So I don't want it to be too loud. In the last episode, we played video games. In this episode, we're playing video games. I can slide to the left. What the fuck? Metal grate in the drain has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. I bet a kid could fit in there. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. You kind of, like, literally are, though. But whatever. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to get up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? What's up with these bones? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. They couldn't clean up. Oh, everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a bone, a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? The fuck are you talking about? What a nice backdrop. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Yeah. Should probably look at fucking everything, right? Probably have to click everything. All this stupid shit. Samurai soda, Nick, try this. Ladies first. Let's go inside the dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Alright, so we have a vast array of cosmetics.
Ooh, this is the wig he used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda had like samurai movies.
Kinda. What's in the bag?
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look, an empty employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it? You mean borrow. Okay. Probably useful. I feel like I can kind of like suss out what's important here. And it's got nothing to do with fucking anything else. And this is where he was sleeping. Yeah, it doesn't help us. A map. Do I get anything from talking to her? No, I already did that. Studio card key, you better watch it. The scene of murder is no place for sightseeing. Okay, so clearly that's not an option. I can't really do a whole lot of anything. Oh no, okay, here we go. October 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Apparently the Mr. Powers in questioning. Right. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by, and it took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph. Oh well, let's try again later. I, like, legitimately don't know what the fuck to do. Hey, detective, take a look at this. What is that? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Aw, I just wanted to show it off. Okay. I, like, legitimately don't know what the fuck to do. I hit that. We got the steak. The storage room, where they keep all the film equipment. Okay. Okay. And we're sure I'm not missing anything in here? What's that? Mirrors. Got that. Checked his bag. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what the fuck else to do. Should I go back to the law office? October 16th, Wright & Co. law offices. What's going on, Nick? Power said he was sleeping in his dressing room, but now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me, how should I know? What do you think? That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here. Well, it's hard to say without seeing the photo ourselves. Okay, so we had to, like, come back here so we can talk to her again? Right? Or am I tripping? I'm definitely tripping, Doug. I'm definitely tripping. It's automatic and it snaps a photo. Do I have to, like, touch the fucking thing again? I'm like at a fucking loss. I can't slide. What the fuck do I do? Talk to Gumshoe? We've already had this entire discussion though. Okay, examine. Maybe I need to examine all this shit. Because I feel like I haven't actually done this yet. What the fuck? Tree fell on the path. There's nothing up there. It's where Studio 2 used to be. There's a fucking bench. Studio. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's all I had to do was just click on that? October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay. I would have thought it would let me click the bag, but fuck it.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that!
Sorry, my partner's kinda, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Can you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studios isn't doing exactly so well right now, and yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power...
Or the employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
These voices are fucking me up.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room.
Damn, old bag's chowing down in the back.
I didn't see either of them after that.
Alright, bet. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
I'm sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
I don't know about that, but just that day, this afternoon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yeah, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Okay, I just want her to kind of... You gotta do everything, you know what I mean? Okay. Fucking Christ. October 16th. The day hasn't changed.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you about yesterday again. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were watching here the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek!
Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Huh? She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are till tomorrow, this, that, and the other. Well, let me tell you a thing about respecting your elders. It is a crying shame that you snarl.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Oh yeah, we can look at the computer.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah. Alright, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Turn at 1 p.m. Oh, fuck if I remember. Hey, printing out data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one that always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Photo number 2. There's one more photo from that day.
Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
Never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Wow, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I fucking doubt it. Look how fucking big and bulky they are. Hey, what I need is a glass of water. This Diet Cola got my mouth feeling sticky. Day 2. God damn. It's over 18. District Courtroom, number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of the Global Studios. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Ah, I see. Very well, I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you briefly describe this case to the court?
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is an employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station there's a security gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All of the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Damn. At the time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest, was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. Fuck that. I think I could probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Why's she looking at me like that? Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was an old bag. Soon out fun, and the other children make fun of me, believe it. But there was this boy, captain of the chess club, and he called me old bag, and I cried and cried.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. Shut the fuck up. The witness will refrain from yapping.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony? So fucking sassy.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Alright, it's time to prove that this old lady fucking murdered Jack Hammer, I guess. I don't fucking know.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked past me at 2 o'clock. It was Powers. That man right there, he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then, Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, let me see what fucking truth bullets I have in my chamber, bro. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. That was gross. Oh man, little foamy burps, bro. Guide map to Global Studios. Time of death, 2:30 p.m. Okay. Card key, the picture. It's the other one, okay. Okay. Got some errands to run, it was 1 p.m. The murder happened at 2:30. Certain man walked past me with powers. Let me save. I have a feeling. Can I present the photo? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo World Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed the photo to that young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag is left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
It's probably gonna be photo 1 where it's like him.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. And look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see, clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Should be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, so we gotta press, okay. Let's go press fucking everything. Hold it!
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know that I've got 25 confirmed kills. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said useful today, it's enough to make it.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth met his match. Okay. Let me present, or let me not present, let me press the relevant stuff.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. Didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Hold it! He broke a prop.
Sure did, his own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon,
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Sprained his ankle pretty bad. Hold it! Was it badly sprained?
Not so bad he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Less than that.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clear the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
You sure that's correct, Your Honor? I feel like I gotta object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that a possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
God damn, she just keeps going.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him.
So if no one else went to the studio, it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Alright, we already know it's 2:30. I gotta press this statement, though. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. No one suspicious looking passed by at all.
Okay. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I'd locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Let me press that. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio would have to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Old bag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Okay, wait, so what the fuck do I have? The murder weapon was broken. Card key. Guide map. I feel like I don't have enough of anything. It's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Hold on. I press this? Will that do anything for me? How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
Okay. Let me save the game. I have a feeling I need to present this photo number 2. Yeah. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true the computer in the guard station records all the security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
The very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know it means that the photo was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't the photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This photo shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand any of these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Uh-huh. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess, someone else passed by the gates? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh, fucking course, bro. Every time.
I see. Your testimony, please.
He's so fucking used to it. Oh my god.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
It's Oldbag. This is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I see this was a turn of for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Okay, what do I have to present? I don't think there's shit I can fucking present. I legitimately... Let me press her on this photo. Well, who the heck was in the photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy.
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging around. One was there that day.
But wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids. Children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So in that photo you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Mr. Powers,
Yes?
tell me straight. You really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, in fact. Actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Let me save the game. I'm gonna pause it here because we're like 34 minutes in. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in, what is this, part 7? So I see you in part 8.